Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. The Cowboys offense will have the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And what a treat to see a couple of pass catchers like this, each taking their shot to make big plays. Running inside. It's Hawkins. There he goes. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. The Cowboys racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down and throw. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. For this defense now it's time to show up. You got to blow up now and start doing something.
Complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. That is just a gargantuan race. He has it all the way down to the 12. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Quick completion on the out route. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to keep it in the air. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cowboys! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
Well, they wanted to turn the page after losing their last game, so how about you come out in this one? On the opening drive, you march the entire field and you put 6 up on the board. You can't start a game better than that.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. He'll bring it out. It's straight. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Cougars offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds his breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and you just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The offense changing the play. Run inside. It's Sanford. Nowhere to go on that one. That'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Send the tight end in motion. The play action fake. Looking down the middle. He's got it.
QBs and wide receivers spend a long season throwing the football, really developing that chemistry and timing. Understanding, I get man coverage, I'm throwing this to you right now.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field.
Hey, move. Here we go. Ready? Move.
Looking for a gap. It's Sanford. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Look. Chop. Spade, eat. King.
Back to pass. It's Henderson. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air.
Ready. 180. Hawkeye.
Looking to throw on first down. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between your tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Quarterback keeper. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. That holding call backs him up 10. It's now 1st and 20. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Got his man. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately.
It's a bang play, running a slant. The DB's draped all over the wide receiver. He's got to make a contested catch, but he shows really strong hands on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. They'll move the wide receiver. Back to pass on 2nd down. It's on target and complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Flipped into the field and we're ready to play. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes a catch. Touchdown, Cougars. Looking for the time of the extra point. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution. So you've got to have guys going out and doing good jobs. You saw the offensive line out there, physical, skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. gain. The Cowboys want to pick up the tempo.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up.
Might have a chance.
I like this idea by the offense going early up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
On the left side, here's Coleman. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Cowboys will put this one away. Solid punt. Headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Here comes the Houston offense once again. And what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, Dave.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about great balance, the run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball away.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
949 Rockstar. 949 Rockstar. Ready.
Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. The defense is set him up. He stopped. Not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
A lot of quarterbacks have so much confidence that they can fit the ball in tight windows. How about the defensive player right here making an unbelievable interception, forcing the turnover, big play, big momentum swing.
Off the play fake on first down. Slings it downfield. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's exactly the response you want now from your defense. Your offense just turns the football over, puts you in a really bad spot. Great job being ready on first down, playing the pass, now forcing a second down. You want to force the field goal here. Obviously the bad field position.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at 30.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets it on the way.
And guys, they really need to make something happen on this 3rd and long. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This one will be a 40. Oh, it's blocked. And they scoop it out.
That's a hard surge right up the middle of the field. They were able to get penetration and block the kick.
The Houston offense comes onto the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. The Cougars with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Stay up.
On the run, it's Sanford. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Here's a little run there. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on him. On the move. 9-yard pickup
first down, man, you are doing just that.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Motion from the wideout. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Rousseau. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
You see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs.
Kill. Now, go.
Looking downfield, it's Henderson. He makes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Now the connection takes it to the opponent.
Great catch, but great beat. I love the quarterback understanding. You're going to see the blitz. I'm going to get the ball to my running back quickly, let him get the first down. Nice job by the quarterback seeing that really fast.
And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. On the move. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Might be calling a hot route. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Bender.
To the air, it's Henderson. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cougar!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now needs to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum.
You've also had some miscues on offense. Big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the 2nd half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it in halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying.
Holds it in on the left. Turning it on. Running free. Getting this offense going. Stopped him at the 38 after the huge gain.
Who needs a 2-minute offense? When you're this explosive, this offense creates the big play, completely flips the field position right away, now in a position to go ahead and score points before the half.
Looking downfield on first down. Looking for the end zone. Pistols firing. Touchdown, Cowboys. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Pablo, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. seconds to go.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. Going up against one of the best defenses in the country, you've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
To the air on second down. Makes the catch. It's Broussard. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Timeout, Houston.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms.
Here we go. Ready. Red 54. Shift.
To the air on first down. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, it is my pleasure to welcome everyone into the Week 7 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin our coverage with Florida State in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Seminoles, able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And that's 4 straight on the season for this team as they continue what is now a nice little streak. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. This offense was a wagon in that first half. They got just about anything they wanted, and it's helped them build this lead. And if this continues, you can all but guarantee a victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game.
Breaks into the open. He's at the 40. The 20. The 10. Will be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone. And has been saved the touchdown. Let's put it out.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. They take the lead here in the second half.
And you talk about wasting no time, that's what this offense just did. First play, explosive play. Second play, ready to rock and roll. 2-play drive. It's exactly what they do over there on the sidelines, Paul.
And they did a great job of getting down to the goal line and getting set quick to go run that play. Right after the long play, the call came in, everybody got lined up. They were wasting no time. Defense completely on their heels. They don't know what she's doing.
The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown run. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes him talk to the hand. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. The Cowboys want to move quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you
Snagged it, and there's running room. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets up to the 32-yard line. And the Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. stopped at the 36. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Got his man on the outside. Big pickup on that one.
When you run these track routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Creates a little space. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Then showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Fires quickly. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Give. 214 close. 214 close. Magic.
Dropping back, it's Henderson. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's way out of first and goal.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics, and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk it.
And they take it in for 6 more points.
They've been calling his running the ball.
The extra point is blocked. He's got a chance to take this one back. They took it 64 yards right down the field, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
27, Oklahoma State, 14. Number 91, set to kick this one away.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. First play of the drive, lost the throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Cowboys headed quickly to the line.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Coleman's got it on the right side. They stop him almost immediately. Short game there, and still will get around and pick up the first. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Floats it out in space. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The Cowboys decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the run, it's Sanford. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when...
They mark him out of bounds at the 32, and they're on the move.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind. It forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Down. Ready? Hey, kill it. 776 captain. 776 captain. Hard.
The running back has it. Hard running there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Now, right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic third quarter finish. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. It's Thomas.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing. You're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical third down, they go play action. They throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Ready?
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Run in the red zone. It's Sanford. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run, and run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
To the ground to try to pick up the first.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great. Every yard's been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Go.
Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. A little release to the back. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tagged.
He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Step.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Man works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
He'll take it himself. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Blue, kill. 496 tsunami. 496 tsunami.
They'll call a timeout. Play clock running short. It was down to 5 before the stoppage. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. On the ground. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. This offense has converted twice on 3rd down on this drive. A 3rd time would put them in the end zone. Just going to keep it after the snap. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. Now the lead's extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Shoots it to the left. That's caught. It's Young. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
That's a good start for this offense, but it's got to be all gas. We've got to be fast. We can't guarantee ourselves.
Going up for grabs, and he beats his man and pulls it down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10.
The only way they were getting back in this game is if they did that. Great job. Huge explosive play by this offense. We need multiple scores. Got to keep the hammer down, but great job making the explosive.
Going to try to get it himself. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job. There's no gain on the play. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Fires to the right. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long, and that's why they're winning this game.
He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. He wants to throw it. Under fire. And that one's way too far for everybody.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there to throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's caught for the late touchdown. So how about this? Maybe we are set up for a finish.
step one by this offense complete. Really nice job. They had to get the touchdown. Now, we got to go for the two-point conversion. Cut this thing to 8, so we got a chance to tie the game late with some late-game heroics.
Bills ahead. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skin for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And that way, it's not going to happen. The defense is managed to